Nep Station. They're bursting all right, bro. Y'all remember these covers right here. Compa had a perfect size. She had a much bigger size than Blanc, especially at her age. It's funny, dude. I mean, we all know what Compa looks like in our dimension. Of course you're gonna flee, bro. Compa had a bigger bust size than Blanc. Yeah, that Blanc Manju helps a lot in battle. Just like Hinata's ointment in the Path of the Ninja games. You know, I'm gonna leave it the way it is if I get it. Anything with Blanc space on it, bro, is perfectly fine to me. Right. You know, I've seen a bit of clips of those on YouTube. I didn't watch the anime, but I've seen some of those clips on YouTube. They're literally both the same. So true. Well, personality doesn't change much in HDD. Whose personality? Netgear Blanc. Protagonist. And this is why you play the other games. This is why you gotta play the other games. Giant power brick. Too bulky. Ah, damn it. Might have been no warranty. I'm guessing the Nep station in Japanese in the games have vocals too, I think. I mean, 5PB was there since the first Neptunia game. It's just, I never ever. I've used only 5PB a little bit of times, but I never really used her a lot of times. Because the maker characters aren't really, you know, they're not all that. You know, I just noticed that. They got the same hair color, but you know, I just noticed that they got the same mold. Dude, same. Oh my god, same. And it's like when I came back to playing the first Hyperdimension Neptunia game, that was when I like literally when I used 5PB as a DLC at first. I think she was using another name by the time or something. And I remember all those events and stuff in Hyperdimension Neptunia 1 on PS3 and how Iffy was talking with her. Like majority of the DLC characters in their events and stuff like that always involved Iffy talking to them. Like Iffy talking to Red, Iffy talking to 5PB. But if you ask me, I think my favorite event in the first game was Iffy talking to Red. Like she kept asking Red so many questions and stuff like that. Like maybe like why do you want to join up with us? Maybe you shouldn't join up with us or anything like that. And it's like. And I do remember a little bit of 5PB and during that one scene where she was singing around nighttime. Oh, the one where Red was on top of her. And had like a full it had a full page or something like that. I miss Nisa. I miss Nisa and Guts. And Gust. I wonder if Gus stopped the collabs with Neptunia a while back. That's probably why she's not in the game anymore. In the game series anymore and stuff. And I wonder if it was the same thing with NIS America. Because if I remember correctly, NIS America did the first 3 original PS3 Neptunia games. And they were so damn hard that I at first used to hate NIS America because of what they did. They made the game so hard for first comers, like for newcomers and stuff to Neptunia, and like because of that, most people couldn't even get into it at first. I for one liked the first one, but then when we got into Mark II, bro, it just became hard after that. I don't think the first one was hard though. At first it was hard, but then when I got the DLC, it became just easy after that. But then facts. Yeah, like the story, I think the story was far more interesting in the PS3 one. So I definitely agree there. And we had an opening that stands out from the rest. The opening was it was the only game with an opening that standed out from the rest, because the rest of the openings just use the game models and stuff, while the first one literally uses the anime like opening. Victory toned it down a bit. Oh, after Mark II, it did a little bit, but it was still hard though. I mean, the first ever annoying boss that made it so hard at first was in Victory was I was gonna say Mr. Bad, but not really Mr. Bad. It was like, remember that one boss, that one enemy we had to beat, the one that the 7 sages sent, and you know they sent it right near the borders of Last Station or something, or Planetune, I think. They sent the enemies there, and in order for us to pass through there to get to Last Station, we had to beat that enemy. That's where I had to stop at first. That's where I had to stop and grind. And that shit was annoying. That shit was annoying a lot. Yeah, the life ring. That life ring really helped at first. Even GameFAQs said that you needed the light ring and stuff to help you get at least past a couple bosses and stuff. But like when you get to Pishi, not even Pishi, when you get to Mr. Bad, that's when it gets real annoying. No, wait. You know what? Not Mr. Bad. Blanc. When you get to Blanc in Victory, that's when it gets annoying. True. Although I think the one in Game Maker was even more annoying. You know? Yeah. Game Maker. In Game Maker, I really think that final boss was annoying. Where was the final battle in Sisters vs. Sisters? It was, I think it was around Game Industrial Graveyard. And that's funny because that's the same place where the final battle began in Mark II and Rebirth 2, like. But I don't think it was annoying in SVS though. Yo, yes, oh my gosh, she definitely was. Popping out the guns and stuff like that, bro, and shooting a lot, bro. We had to keep our distance from her, bro. How did it go again? We had to face off against the gold third in teams of 3, right? We had to do it in teams of 3, I think. And it's like, for each of those teams, bro, we had to choose like the right people. We had to choose like the right people. And it's like, I had to choose like, for me, I had to literally choose like at least one long range and another long range. But the only problem is that you could pick the first couple of long range for certain like, you know, for each opponent you're gonna face off against. But then like, not all of them are gonna be long range though. Some of them are gonna be like melee types, and that's gonna be bad because let's be honest, the melee sucks in Unity's engine for their Neptunia games. Like, Game Maker and SVS, bro, was not the ones for any melee type characters, bro. Let's be honest, we had to use like, let's be honest, Ridio on the other hand, she was like the perfect one to use for long range. Although you had to literally use those little magical orbs of hers, bro, just to literally like hit Keisha with them and stuff like that. And that would be a problem because you're just practically asking to be baited straight into her attacks and stuff. And it's like, who else? We had Ridio, who was long range. We had Ram and Ram, who were obviously long range, and their long range really helped us since SVS. And he still has emojis. He's like, let's see, Ram, Ram, Ridio, and let's see, who else? Yeah, it was just Ridio out of the 4 that could actually do a bit of long range and stuff too. So I mean, she was fine. Ram, Blanc can do a bit of long range too because she can use her ice and just like use her hammer and hit it at the enemy and stuff. So Blanc was another one I used in Game Maker a lot. I would say Vert too, because she could literally throw multiple spears and stuff or something like that. She could throw, no, not multiple spears. She could throw her own spear at the enemy. So I used a little bit of Vert, so I guess, but that was before I utilized her skills in battle for the first time. Who else? I think that was it. I don't know about Noir. I don't know about Noir, and I don't know about Neptune. I know Neptune was definitely melee, and Noir was definitely melee, so I don't know about them. But Noir was a no-brainer, so definitely not Noir. Not Neptune, not Adult Neptune, because even Adult Neptune was horrible. Nepgear, no, Nepgear's out of the question. Definitely not Nepgear. And you know something? Before I even get on with Rom, Uni being long range, she just sucks still. Why is that? Uni's a sharp shooter, but she doesn't do no damage as a long range type. She had the most, I'm not gonna lie, as much as I love Uni, bros, I really wish they had made her much better in those games. But definitely Rom was good. Rom had what was it? Which one used ice? Did Rom use ice? And I think Rom used fire. Or I think both the sisters used like fire and ice. But I think I was using more of I think I was utilizing more of Rom more than Ram, because Rom could like give me a sec. Because Rom could like pop out both elements and stuff like that with much more damage than Ram. She had more like magic power than Ram. Than Ram. Yes, the tornado attacks were so perfect. They kept the enemy at bay too. And it's like, but you know something? Jaga is a no-no, and Fifi is a no-no. You would think that for new game original characters, bro, for new game original characters, they could actually do somewhat decent damage, but no. Their attacks were just like so horrible. Not gonna lie, man, I was kind of disappointed by that too. What was the last boss he fought against? It was a time boss or something in Game Maker. It looked like the time boss from Kingdom Hearts or something like that. I can't remember. But dude was throwing random shit and we had to keep our distance, bro, like our life depended on it. Oh wait, our life did depend on it. Bro, yo, for reals though, man. Oh my god, for reals though. Like for reals, man. Even with the 60 FPS, I think when they brought it over to especially when they brought SVS over, even with the 60 FPS upgrade and shit, it still doesn't do shit. Cause you know, recent Neptunia games don't really have the whole 60 FPS effect. Like they have it, but you know, they don't have it at the same time. Bro, tomorrow's the day, bro. Tomorrow is the day. Can y'all guess what tomorrow's day is? Sorry, the Watchman's tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day SK New Link shuts down. Which means that once that game shuts down for good, bro, there will be nothing left to carry SK. And don't say collabs. Collabs is not going to carry it, bro. Collabs are just practically a small thing. Especially for Senran Kagura. Collabs will not help Senran Kagura's case. That's the last thing that's carrying Senran Kagura. After that, it's dead completely. It was technically already dead to begin with, but after that, it's completely dead. Nothing else will carry it. Keijo, yo, that's so true. We did have one picture of it though. That was practically the only thing we had. We had one picture of it with Renka and Emu. But that was about it though. After that, there was really nothing else. Other than that, you're right though. We don't have any. We really don't have a collab or anything. Yo, you know something? Keijo made me love butts even more, bro. when I first saw it, bro, the way that teacher literally just like took the chalk, bro, and smacked it with her ass, bro. Smacked it with her gigantic ass, bro, and hit the main character with it, bro. I was like, bro, that ass must have been tapped with 1,000 gods, bro. I'm like, nah, that chalk must have been hit with an ass from 1,000 gods, bro. I'm like, please let me have that chalk. Please let me have that chalk, bro, because I'm not washing it. I'm not washing it. I'm not getting rid of it, and I'm gonna keep it for as long as I live. Because that chalk is so lucky, dude. You remember that one episode of SpongeBob? That one episode in SpongeBob, bro, where Pearl got where Pearl shook the hand of that one famous dude that she liked, Rober or whatever his name was, and then she never washed it because that dude was dirty. That's how I feel with the chalk, bro. I'm not washing it. I'm not moving it. I'm not. Every time I look at that chalk, I'm gonna think of how it literally got hit with an ass from 1,000 gods. Every time I look at that chalk, I'm gonna keep remembering it. Bro, but no lie though, watching Keijo, bro. Watching Keijo for at least a small while, bro, made me love Butts even more, bro. I'm like, why did they stop this series, bro? Should have kept it going, bro. Looked like the fans were loving it. Why did they stop it? No season 2? Like, nothing? Didn't even have a manga? Tell me it's just gonna stand there with no season 2 like Licorice Recoil? Like, why did they stop it? That scene, that gif will remain always in my head, bro. No lie though, the teacher was hot too though. The teacher was pretty hot too. Not only did she have a perfect ass, bro, the teacher was just hot in general too. Is that teacher showing a lot more in the series though? Is that the only scene we really see her in, bro? She's strong as hell. So true. She never even opened. That's so funny. You know, bro, when it comes to development, bro, when it comes to who's which gender's body matures the most more and goes through more changes than the other gender, it's always a woman, bro. Women go through the most changes more than guys when it comes to their body changing over time and stuff. Not that that's really a good thing, because it's also a bad thing at the same time too. Because the more voluptuous women get, bro, the more of a bitch they become, bro. Let me stop. That's why it's good being a guy, you know? It's good being a guy because we don't have to worry about all that other shit that women have to go through, like getting a damn period for one, bro. Us guys can just hit puberty, bro, and just get on with our lives and not care. We don't gotta prepare for anything or anything like that, bro. Most women may think that most guys will probably be like, "Oh man, I want to be a woman" and stuff like that. You're like, trust me, you don't want to be one, bro. You don't know how much good things you have as being a guy, bro. The only advantage women have mainly is their power, is their body overpowering most people and stuff. But like that's about it, though. You know, that's only for stupid people if they want to fall for tits and all that stuff, bro. You know me, bro. I'm a Sigma. I'm a Sigma. Sorry to tell you. I'm a Sigma, and you know it. You know me, bro. You know me. I'm a Sigma. I'm like a lone wolf, bro. When you're a Sigma, bro, you're a lone wolf, bro. You prefer to be with your own company, bro, than just the obvious company, you know? So all I gotta say is that if any of y'all are Sigmas, you got my respect. Means you don't go for the obvious shit these days. It means you're just like, you're a lone wolf on certain things. The other Falcon is sexy as fuck, though. Talking about short-haired Falcon with the one who be showing more skin than this Falcon. Have I noticed women are getting roasted by a lot of men? Hell yeah. I've seen a lot of Instagram reels and everything, bro, where a lot of ignorant women are literally just being roasted and put down in words, bro. It's because today's women in this economy, bro, are just not doing well these days, bro. It's because of the fact that, you know, they don't have anything to bring to the table these days, bro. You know, and I'm talking about most, not all, but most women don't have anything to bring to the table these days. That's why they're failing so hard when it comes to this economy, bro. Most women aren't really living up to their name as, well, women. And you know what else? You know, and you also want to know why that is? Why that also is, there's more to that too. It's because of the fact that us men are becoming true sigmas. That's why. We men are becoming true sigmas, bro. We're, you know, our gender in this economy are, you know, we're picking up the pace, bro. We're literally leveling up, bro. We're going much farther than before. You know, maybe back then, like, maybe back then, think about it for a second. Back then, you know, there were any popular girls in school and stuff like that, bro. And most regular guys, bro, you know, couldn't really be at the table with the cool kids and stuff, bro. There were some cool guys too, bro. And there were some cool women as well, bro, you know. And most of these cool women were, no, and mind you, I'm not fat shaming or anything like that, but most of these cool women, bro, were like, you know, big bone and stuff like that. Not that I don't really mind, big bone and something like that, bro. Wearing too much lipstick and stuff like that, or lip gloss or whatever, bro. Putting up too much makeup and stuff like that, bro. Like, wearing all these other random shit, bro. And earrings or whichever, bro. Like, they had those little earrings, bro, but they had the little ring-like ones and shit, too. Perfume and all that stuff, bro. And a lot of people would be like, oh, man, what'd I give to be at the cool kids table, bro? And it's like, I'm like, me in the corner, bro, I'm just being like, I mean, like, and you could literally just be pointing at them. You'll be counting the amount of cool kids over there, bro. That's probably gonna have a fucked up life in the future, bro. I'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind. All of them are gonna be fucked up after graduation. I was waiting for this CG image, mind you. May just looks perfect. I mean, that's another thing about women, bro. They could try to act tough, but they got a cute side to them. Let's be honest. This is not proof. This is all women in real life, bro. They can act all tough and stuff, bro, but then they can have like a cute side to them, bro. Let's be honest. What's going on, stuff? Damn straight. They just did not care. Kiba too. Low-key Kiba too. Back when the four of them goofed off back in the Ninja Academy, and Aruka literally had them out in the hallway and stuff, and he put the little leaves over their heads, bro. Naruto just like blew the leaf off and ran straight out the window. That was true friendship right there, bro. They goof off together, man. They fuck around together, bro. Like, I remember in the third episode, of Part 1 Naruto, where after Naruto graduated and stuff, and he was at the Ninja Academy for graduation and everything like that, and Shikamaru was like, wait, what are you doing here, Naruto? You can't be here. Dropouts can't be here. Only graduates only. Oh yeah, you see this, Shikamaru? You see this? Did you see this? You see this? It's a regulation headband. You know something? I saw this one video of that scene, and the way Shikamaru told Naruto, Somebody put ear rape in that when Naruto was saying, "Oh yeah, you see this Shikamaru? It's a regulation headband." And they put the ear rape over Naruto, just like it was Naruto yelling at Shikamaru. I'm trying to not remember, since that technically happened more than once in the Shippuden fillers, if you count that too. And by Shippuden fillers, I mean Leaf's history, where they show a bunch of Part 1 fillers and stuff. Shit was hilarious though. So what's going on? Your brother streaming in the morning, or is your brother streaming at all today, or does he usually stream around this time, or? So good morning. It's about that time. Must have turned back time a bit.